see the lethal palettes out. Do you know what time it is? Do you know? It's time to create my monthly palettes that people will vote on in my Instagram. This is something that by the time you see it, voting will have already happened. So don't worry, you're not missing out. But what I'm thinking about doing is doing fall themed palettes. Like maybe I make my own pumpkin spice palette and like fall leaves. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like it sounds basic, but you know, what if we made basic fun? So what we have currently, let's do it this way. Okay, so what I have, this was my Sailor Moon and my Powerpuff Girls palettes. Gotta have my magnet. This is Dragonfly. This is Exotic. And this is Fruit Fizz. Yeah. I have my dragon fruit palette memorized. I love it that much. So we'll put that aside. Right now, what I'm gonna do is get everything back where it's supposed to go. Oh my god, for a second I forgot where this blue shade came from. You ever have like one of those like out of body experiences where it's like, wait, what? Where did that come from? What is this? And it's all your own stuff. That's what this felt like to me. Okay, let me stop bumping you and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've gotten everything out as far as where the palettes came from and all that good stuff. Or whether the palettes that the shades came from, I should say. So let me pull those up. So first off, I'm going to start with the I Can't Stop Bumping You, and I'm very sorry about it. I know this is, wait, what? That is not a Davina shade. What the heck? I didn't use any Davina shades. Yeah, I played myself. Congratulations. What I will do is I've got my Deep Sea Treasures. That palette absolutely slaps, by the way. The Deep Sea Treasures by Cleonid. It's a shimmer only palette, but like, look at how many I used in this past month. And I mean, just like Goofy, I'll do it again. In fact, I probably will. Okay. This is Cephalopod, which is one of my very favorite shades of all time. And then, I'm so sorry, I keep bumping you. Then Kelp Forest, which, I mean, you can't see. So here, I'll move it over here so you can at least see it a little better. Because these are old news. Who cares? Let the past be the past, you know? Okay, so we need Scuba. What? Is this Scuba? Yeah, it must be because it's not labeled. And then Saltwater Pearl. This shade is so gorgeous. It's so shiny. I'm probably going to use that in like an icy themed palette someday. Let's see. You know what I love? Making palettes. I'm sure that anyone watching this is like, good, because you do that a lot. And I mean, I do. I do love it. And yeah, I've got this little 5-pan Natasha Denona. I absolutely recommend this 5-pan, by the way, and you can get it really cheap on like Mercari. This is the Jubilee 5-pan palette. I think it was included in like an Ipsy box or something, and that's why like nobody cares, because they all got it in like their Ipsy box or whatever it was, and so now like, I don't know, no one cares. But I care because I think it's great. Here's my copacetic singles. So this one. Leave it in the comments. Do you like the sound of the magnet snapping on the shades? Is it noticeable? Do you like it? I'm 50-50 on whether or not I enjoy it. I think it depends on like the microphone, and for me, since everything I do is lo-fi, because I mean, it's me. Since everything I do is lo-fi, I feel like it's not as noticeable than like if I was using like a Yeti mic or something that picks up like even my shallowest of breaths. This is my holographic shade from Glaminatrix called Cracker. I love this shade. In fact, I think I'm gonna use one of these in the palettes I make today. I might use the shade Festive in like the pumpkin spice one. Yeah. They're percolating the thoughts about the palettes. The thoughts be thoughting. Not like that. I'm not out here having thoughts and prayers, you know? This is the Glaminatrix Rich Romantic palette. I love this palette with my whole heart. And they, of course, did me dirty. And they recently redid the palette to have the beautiful, like, roses and stuff like that on it. And I was so mad. I love mine, though. Don't get me wrong. You can pry this out of my cold, dead hands. But if I had the option to have one that had more shiny things on it, we all know I'd pick the one with more shiny things on it. Alright. Yeah. Here's this palette, by the way. It's the most gorgeous. I love it. The color story is perfect. Absolutely no notes. Let's see. I'm pretty sure, yeah. This is Malia from the Safari palette from Natasha Denona. And yeah, we're definitely going to use some of that. And then this is Scarab. I'll show you in a second. I'm showing you like nothing. Somehow I'm showing you none of the things. It's been a chaotic day, guys. Yeah, it's been chaotic and weird. So, in fact, what I might do, I might just speed through this part, because really, are you hearing anything new from me? That it's been a chaotic and weird day? I don't think so. I say that you go there. Wisteria by Lethal Cosmetics is hands down one of my favorite purples of all time. That one. Gorgeous. Okay, now I actually think that these can stay. And here's why. I'm going to convert this bottom one into our like fall leaves and skies palette, like fall vibes palette. And then this one I'm going to keep as our pumpkin spice latte basic girl one. Yeah, so we'll move this. I really love this multi-chrome, but I don't know how I feel about this brand. This is from Menagerie Cosmetics. Maybe I should get rid of it, but you can look into it yourself by all means. Do your own research, as the kids say. But I know that in the past that brand has done some questionable things. I feel like they've had some questionable policies. And like, again, they're like the interactions I've had, which are incredibly minor, incredibly minimal. They've been fine enough. I made a purchase from them a couple years ago and everything was fine. But would I recommend them? Maybe not. But again, I am not up on all the tea and drama and whatever. So I can't 100% say like, hey, I would never support this brand again. But I also can't say like, yeah, they're my favorite, go buy from them. I wish I had an affiliate code. Like, I don't. I don't have any affiliate codes. I'm a baby. Alright, so I'm definitely going to take some mattes from here for both palettes. So I think this is a good pumpkin spice, warmy, pumpkin-y color. And then I think this one is nice for our leaves. And then I do want to take the shade Shea for the coffee. And I think I want to take this kind of stone color for our leaves palette. Because, like, I don't know, like the sidewalks and going on walks. Can you tell that I am just crazy excited for fall? I hate the summer. I know, controversial opinion, not really. But I hate the summer. It's too hot. I get too cranky. Like, it's just not it. And yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to take the shade Festive. And then, yeah. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's coming together. And then for our fall one, I don't think I need any out of there. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. I think we need this plutonium in our fall palette. Plutonium. And then, are any of these good for like pumpkin spice basic? Yeah. But these will be. This is my Lethal Cosmetics palette. I don't know if I've ever posted the video that I made of me actually putting everything in here, but I probably should, now that I think about it. We gotta take Antimatter. Oh my gosh, I love this shade. It's so fun. I'm gonna put it right up there. Happy little trees. And then I think too, what I'll do is move this blue. I'm not trying to run, but I did. And then I think for the pumpkin spice, let's do like some warm reds in it. You think? Am I just rebuilding my warrior palette? Fig nuts. I might be. Let's see. Maybe what we do, I could turn this one into a 9-pan. I mean, really, I could make them both a 9-pan and just call it good. You know what? Maybe I should. Maybe I should do, well, do I have a lethal 9-pan? Is that the one size lethal palette I don't have? Is a friggin' 9-pan? Let's see. Let's see. Do I have a 9-pan palette that will accommodate my lethal shades? Let me check. The answer, my friends, is not really. So I do have what's in here. Oh, I did take it out. I do have this palette, which I mean is bigger, and then I do have one that's similar but smaller, so I could do like 2 separate sized palettes. But in a way that kind of feels like cheating. Why does it feel like cheating, you ask? I don't know. I make the rules here. I can decide what I want to decide. But do I want to decide? You know? It's nice to have like 2 12-pan palettes because that way like it feels fair and even. Even if it's not necessarily fair and even. I do think, you know, with these, I feel like, is it apropos to do a like deep tea leaf forest green in the pumpkin spice palette, because like we all know that it's a Starbucks thing. I feel like we all know it's a Starbucks thing. Am I? No, don't even speak it into existence. Okay, I guess I have to because I said something. So with this top palette, am I just making what I wish the new Natasha Denona Golden palette was? Is that what I'm doing? I'm not doing that, let's say. I'm not doing it. But I am a little low-key doing that. Because yeah, like what I could do is do like a little 9-pan. You know what, let's just see what it looks like if I put it all in my 9-pan. I do feel like the white feels weird. Maybe I should find a shimmery white. Not antimatter though. That doesn't feel right. Okay, but like, this kind of slaps though. Maybe we'll go with this. Yeah. I mean, for a brown palette, which, you know, is not always my jam, I feel like it's kind of a banger. Do people still say these things? Do they still say slaps and banger? Tell me in the comments. None of these feel right for the pumpkin spice, but this one does feel right for the fall. So we will keep that one out. Ooh, these two feel nice and basic. I mean, okay. There is literally nothing wrong with liking a pumpkin spice latte. There's nothing wrong with it. I downstairs in my kitchen right now have some pumpkin spice syrup. So I am not the one to judge anybody, but let's just see how different these are. Okay, so the Divina one is definitely more of a red, and that's more of an orange. So you know what, I say let's roll with it. Maybe we get rid of the green. You know, I'm thinking we do. I'm thinking we get rid of the green. It's a, oh no, it's a funny idea to have like a green in there. Because again, like I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, please do, but I feel like the pumpkin spice latte trend was really like a Starbucks thing first. You know what I mean? I feel like it was 100% like Starbucks popularizing it. Let's see. Ooh. Do we do Twilight? Is that the name of the shade? Ooh, I kind of feel like we do. That'll be pretty. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think this is going to be perfect. Maybe swap out the white. It's pretty stark. Let's see. Do I have like a lighter gold? Because, like, okay, let me tell you guys how deeply disappointed I was when my shade from Copacetic called Mother of Dragons, it shattered all over my bathroom floor. Straight up, girl died. Like, and for anyone from YouTube who ever catches this, if literally anyone ever does, the only thing that died was the eyeshadow. Not me, not anyone I know. Everyone was fine. I guess let's do, yeah. What if we do this? Pumpkin spice, very nice. That's what I'm gonna call it. Pumpkin spice, very nice. That one's done. Now on to you. Fall leaves, if you please. Man, look at me naming palettes like it's nothing. Fall leaves, if you please. Okay. Because I want this one to be back. No, we'll make it all. The shade Ethos, by the way, gorgeous. Can you see me in that mirror? No, thankfully. Man, if you did, you guys would all be amazed because I look so beautiful. Not really. I'm a mess today, but that's okay. Everyone has messy days, you know? What is it? Don't compare your middle. No, don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Is that the saying? Don't do that. The saying that I know is comparison is the thief of joy. And that, my friends, is true. If you spend your day comparing what you did, what you got done, what happened to you, yada yada. If you spend your whole day comparing yourself to other people, to other things, oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. If you spend your whole day doing that, you're gonna be exhausted. You know? By the end of the day, you're gonna be so tired. Just don't do it. Everyone's got their own stuff. Everyone's going through it. Don't let other people weigh you down. You know? Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be called Fall Vibes. Fall vibes. Because, like, okay, maybe I'm alone, but when the sky is clear in the fall and it's like so crisp outside, that's my favorite. I can't be alone in thinking that. Every cell in my body is like, add this dark blue. But I don't know that it fits the vibe. I want it to, but I don't think it does. Does that make sense? Okay. These do. We got Fool's Gold. We got Ring of Fire. And in fact, keep both. We'll keep both because I'm a baller. Shot caller. If I had a girl who would look good, I would call her. Please tell me someone else gets that. Maybe just my close friends who are very familiar with how I roll. Let's see. I'm gonna add like a neutral in here because it's getting away from me. No, not this. Oh my gosh, guys. That was crazy. Okay, not this one. Do any of these quite fit the vibe? I don't think so. I do love that palette though. Okay guys, I'm back. You didn't even know I was gone because I didn't say anything. So how would you know? I would fight a dragon to buy this palette again. It's the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette, and I got mine used, and boy howdy has it been used. I love it though. Like I can't be mad. It's gorgeous. This is a palette I really thought I would use more. This is the Natasha Denona Star palette, but she's gonna get some time to shine today because I feel like some of these shades are very pretty for fall. I love Natasha Denona's quality, but like, who is gonna go through this palette? It's so big. It's so big. You know? That's what she said. She didn't say that, guys. Ooh, some of these are coming. Finally a chance to use this palette. Why am I whispering like that? Is that a thing you guys like? You guys like when I whisper like a creep? Because I don't. No. Okay. Firework and Spiral. Too close. But Canon. Why are these so close? Y'all seeing that? They look almost identical. I guess we just take Firework. I do have the Natasha Denona Gold palette. This was my white whale for a very, very long time. I love this palette and I have no regrets about buying it. And it's gorgeous. 10 out of 10, 100%. Would recommend. I'm gonna use shades from it today. We are going to use the shade Lime Chrome, which is similar to one of the shades in her Yucca palette, and it is actually vaguely similar to Fool's Gold by Cleona. This one has more of a shift. This one is very nice though. So maybe we should swap it out for something we don't have, which is a white gold. This is the shade Spark, which is gorgeous. We will keep Spark. And we'll actually move this one on down. Why am I saying this like I'm a news broadcaster? Who am I, guys? You don't know. None of you know me. I mean, maybe some of you do. Maybe you're listening to this as you're falling asleep and you're like, this woman is unhinged. Straight up. Unhinged behavior. And you know what? You're not wrong. Unhinged behavior. You know how some people for ASMR, they make like videos where they repeat like certain words and stuff like that? Maybe I do one where I just repeat the things that I say a lot, like unhinged behavior and stuff like that. Put I don't know, just write unhinged behavior in the chat if you'd watch that. Yeah. I'm doing some next level stuff right now. Okay. Because, oh, I bumped into you. Because what I want to do is make this look like a cloud in the sky. This, like, spark shade. And you know what? I think what I might have to do, since it's already happening, is just scoot everything over. Guys, the scariest part of doing palettes is scooting everything. Because, yeah, I don't know how much space I'm going to have. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like this palette's a little big, but I kind of like it. It's getting weird, and I'm kind of into it. Okay, so let's see. What have we got? What have we got? We've got some blues. We've got this beautiful, like, yellowy green. I feel like we also kind of need like a brown shade. You know? Here, I'm gonna scoot this gray over. Because I don't, maybe we put the gray back. It's not quite hitting. But yeah, I want it to feel very fall. Let's see. Do we want any of these other shades from gold? Maybe we do need this one. This is the shade Oro. No, because we already have this one. Did this come from my star palette? I think it did. Yeah, it sure did. Let's add some more of the, I think we need some more mattes. You know what I mean? Let's go for a nice warm kind of neutral. That came from the Star palette. It's actually the shade called Flesh, which, okay, people, I know people feel ways about that shade being called Flesh, but like, I kind of like it. It's not everyone's flesh tone, but like flesh can mean a lot of different things in that, like, you know, like it could be the flesh of like fruit. Like, isn't there a flesh part of like an orange? Don't they call it? I can't remember. Guys, I'm talking in a circle. I'm very tired. What if we do... This is looking really good though. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16. We just need like 2 more. Let's see. Okay, I've taken a look at it, and I feel like we need some more yellows. So I'm trying to think of the palettes that I have that have yellows in them, and we might be going back to the gold palette. Because, like, I think this mustardy shade could be good. Or even, like, this shade. Aurum. But yeah, I want, like, a mustardy color and also, like, a deep red. So I think we might pick the shade Lovey. Nope. Lover is what it's called. Which I can't can't think about that word without thinking about 30 Rock, where she says that word bums me out unless it's between the words meat and pizza. Because that's the truth. I love a meat lover's pizza. Let's see. Ooh, I think maybe we also go with this one. This is like my go-to deep shade. It's Savium. Nope, Savium by Copacetic. Okay, so I want to split up these blues. Let's do that really quick. And then we'll see how we're feeling. Maybe. Oh my gosh, guys. I've been really clumsy this time around. And then I think maybe scoot that over, scoot this one up, scoot this one in. And then, yeah, I feel like this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. What do you guys think? So we have fall leaves, if you please, and we have our pumpkin spice. Very nice. Which one do you think will win? Tell me in the comments. But I'm gonna guess it's gonna be this one. I really do think so. But I will try to remember to swatch them out. Although now that I think about it, I kind of don't want this pink in here. Yeah, it's more of a like coral shimmer. I'm playing with fire. Okay. No. And then what if we take another one from Rich Romantic and we do this guy? Or, ooh, no, I lied. Let's do that one. That's seductive. And I think that'll add like a little bit of a different feel to the palette. Yeah, I think these are it. I will try to let you know which one of these won in the voting. But if I forget, I forget. So here is the pumpkin spice. Very nice. I do really like this. This would be a beautiful palette if you're like traveling, maybe going to see some family for Thanksgiving or something. And then this is my fall leaves, if you please. I really like this too. I feel like it's very shimmery, but you know, very fun. You could do a lot of different looks with it, which is the goal. So now I have a bunch of stuff that I gotta put away. The struggle is real. But if you've made it this far, I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. I think you're an absolute treasure, a legend. I think you're the coolest person who has ever listened to one of my videos. And I hope that you have a really good day or night or wherever you are. Take care, Sprinkles.